Good with Dr. Joe. Today is March 23rd, Wednesday. What time is it in London?
Welcome to the Good with Dr. Joe.
Here's Dr. Joe.
It's 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. What's happening in London?
It's quitting time. Happy hour.
Yeah.
And this is where to catch us, okay? We are on where?
Spotify.
We're on
YouTube.
We're on Instagram,
Facebook.
iHeartRadio.
Amazon.
Apple.
Google.
We are everywhere.
And of course, Instagram.
Yes.
Yes.
Instagram, yeah. To find us is hashtag
The
the
Good
Good with
with
Dr.
Dr.
Joe.
Joe.
So today we have a few topics to talk about here today. You know, one of the stuff we're talking about is the winning. Somebody won a prize, you know.
Yep.
So it's always good to submit your entries when we have any specials going on because you never know what you might win.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to have Amanda talk about that, and eventually we're going to talk about the SBA, the SBA programs, give you some updates. We're going to talk about the war the war in Ukraine. It's not a fun time. We're going to talk about our podcast time change. We are going from Wednesday to Thursday evening. We're also going to be talking about the spring gardening tips. Of course, you know we have people in the house who
Yes.
are experts in
Brought to
gardening.
you by Veronica.
And then finally, we're going to talk about our trip to England in summertime. Boom. So we're hoping that's going to happen. Let's pray for the Queen. The Queen has to be alive for us to come to England. All right, over to you, Amanda.
Okay, shout out to Dee Murray, who won the Lucky Charm Gold Coin Contest with a guess of 52. The total was actually 56,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to be sending her a lovely prize of $150. So, guys, next time, get your submissions in.
All right, thank you. Congratulations again to the winner. And so let's talk about, what do you guys want to talk about first?
Well, I guess I could start off with the podcast time change.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So, hope you don't forget to set your clocks forward so you can move forward with us on our new time on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m.
Well, that's a proposal that we have. Okay.
Proposal.
So we are hoping that people like it. So please, we want to go ahead and comment. Do you think you're gonna like 6:30 p.m. Thursday versus 12 noon Wednesday?
Yeah.
So we've always been 12 noon Eastern time on
yes.
Wednesday. So a lot of people are at work at that time. A lot of
Right.
business people are trying to run their businesses.
Right.
So the information that we are giving out to business people, a lot of our people are not getting it. So that's what we're thinking about Thursday at 6:30 p.m. So go ahead and vote. We can make people vote, right?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
May 1st,
Yeah.
it will be the date that we make our
Will be
final
the
decision,
Yes.
and we'll let you know. So we'd love to hear from our viewers, and
Yeah,
what you
we
feel.
want it, and from you guys working 9 to 5,
Yeah.
we can't forget about you guys. We
We're-
want to
yeah.
make sure that you can join in.
Yes, we want to give you the opportunity to join in, because 12 kind of gets in the middle of a lot of people's workday. And don't forget to tell your family and friends to catch us at our new time.
All right. So what does we have?
So we're going to talk about grants and
grants.
SBA programs. We'll turn it over to you,
Yes.
Joe.
Your
Okay. So
specialty.
now for those people, you filed for your increase, okay, or it was denied. Okay. If you filed for the EIDL, yeah.
Okay.
If you file for the EIDL loan, now to say that, listen to me very clearly. It is not the grant. It's the EIDL loan. That's the one that gives you 3.75% interest over
Wow.
30 years.
That's
So that's a
great.
good deal.
Grants aren't
Yeah.
paid. You don't have to pay grants back.
Correct.
Grant you have to pay back. So if you're a for-profit business, it's 3.75. If you're a non-profit, it is 2.75. Either way, it is good because you don't have to pay closing costs. You don't have to pay all those other fees that you pay on the traditional loan. You don't have to pay any of those. All right. So here's the thing. If you didn't apply for increase, they are still accepting application for increase. If you got $50,000 the last time and you feel you need some more money, you can go back there because they still have some money left. That is why they are saying,
Yeah,
they're asking you to come back now because they have some money left that they want to give out.
They're also they're still accepting applications for forgiveness on your PPP loan.
Okay, so that's a big one.
Mm-hmm. They're still accepting those applications for forgiveness.
Now the one on the forgiveness is if you applied before and you were forgiven a certain amount and your forgiveness was not 100%, you call them. Now, this is who you call. Call whoever you got the loans from. That's the person you have to call. Call them and say, hey, can you forgive the remainder of the amount? So SBA have a little bit more money left in that program, and they're trying to extend that money to people who were not 100% forgiven. Let's even say last time you didn't qualify for forgiveness. Go back to them, call them and say, hey, I'm coming back because I said to tell them, you can quote me. Joe said you should go back to them. Yeah, said Dr. Joe said
I want my forgiveness.
Yeah, tell them you want your forgiveness, and I said so.
I want it now.
And you want it now. Okay. And then let's see what happens after that. All right, so there's a little bit of other grants, but we usually don't have time to go through all specific grants. So depending on your situation, go to sba.gov and find out what other packages would help your business.
And there are stipulations on grants as far as who applies, who qualifies and who does not. And like nonprofit organizations qualify. Those doing research in their fields may qualify. So they just have specific parameters. So you definitely want to take a look at
Check that out.
Yeah, there are qualifications for it.
Yes, don't miss that opportunity while you still have it.
All right, so let's talk about the war in Ukraine so that we can, And let's say hello to Will BPMC
Silo.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for joining in.
Yeah, and then we also have Faye IDAF. Did I get that right?
Hello.
Hey,
Thanks for
welcome
joining.
Yeah. It's always great to have you guys, join us on our live broadcast. And please don't forget to vote. We are moving to our broadcast time, our live time. We're moving from Wednesday, 12 noon to Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Yes. So please check and let's see
what's going to work best.
Let's talk about what happened in Ukraine.
Okay, let's talk about the war on Ukraine. This is a heavy subject, I have to say.
Yeah.
So these updates are as recent as of yesterday.
Okay.
So talks between Russia and Ukraine are moving forward, but obviously they're strained.
Yeah.
And then even though talks are moving forward, Russia is bombing the port city of Mariupol
that's
from Navy ships.
Yeah, that's
wow.
so
that none of us, they can't get help from other countries.
Yes, and so they are, as far as my understanding, they are bombing civilians as well as the military.
They killed 900 yesterday.
So, there are people just stuck in shelters. They have no food, no water, no heat. So they're in very, very dire straits. So on another note, President Biden and other Western leaders are prepared to announce economic sanctions on Russia. So I think that would be very good, for us to consider doing.
Unfortunately, I don't know if Putin actually understands the meaning of sanctions, You see, sometimes they really don't understand because he's in a bubble. Yeah. You understand?
He is.
So a lot of these things that the packages, sanctions, he doesn't feel, he doesn't see, So that's
it doesn't hurt him.
Yeah, it doesn't really hurt him, If it's going to hurt him, it's not going to be immediate. It's going to be way
that reminds me of when Trump was still in office and he bombed and hit the head of the Iraq or whatever, the head of the military, and then they're like, oh, he's got a warrant for him, and then they're like, oh, we can't touch him because he's our president. So as long as he's in office, that will not affect him.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know if it does. It's the same or if it differs over there, but
the news even commented on Putin's fashion. So there was a article about his fashion during, this overtake of Ukraine. I just thought that was the silliest thing.
I'm talking about fashion.
His fashion. I just thought
news media.
I don't remember.
That's crap.
But I just thought that was the saddest thing.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's
Why
crazy.
would the people are dying? You're talking
The
about fashion.
So,
talking about his mind. What's in his mind?
Yeah. So, but not only do we have this issue with Ukraine, but Russia's also fighting with Japan for ownership of 4 islands that they have been fighting over since World War II.
Japan is protesting Russia's decision to pull out of stalled talks for a peace treaty concerning 4 islands that the two countries have been disputing over since World War II.
Why can't Japan just bump them? Huh? just come on, man.
Well, Russia's huge.
So, I mean, Russia just likes to go to war. They just like to fight.
Yeah,
Come
they
on, they went to Afghanistan. You remember they went to
Trying to take over the
Afghanistan?
world.
They went to Syria. Bomb
They're
Syria.
trying to take over the
So
world.
they
Yeah.
just, what's the problem, man? Come on.
They're gonna have us into the next World War III.
And the thing I don't like about it, they use very old equipment. All the equipment is very, very old. These are like 60s, 80s equipment. That's why. Come on, man. I wish somebody can talk to them.
Yeah.
Talk to Putin and say, Putin, look,
But on a bright note,
update your equipment first before you go to war.
Yes,
go
but
ahead.
on a
Taking
bright
it.
note,
Morals.
there's a Russian Nobel Peace Prize winner. He's going to auction off his medal to raise money for Ukrainian
Yeah, we
refugees.
need it. Please donate whatever you can do.
So,
Help the
Let's
refugees.
think about the refugees.
In the
Oh,
yes,
we
go ahead,
have
go ahead.
a question from the audience.
Yes, actually, you can support Ukraine and Georgia
Mm.
by going to Publix. Publix has a department or a thing where they're taking donations for Ukraine to help the people, the citizens, the refugees, everybody.
Georgia?
That's our co-producer right there giving us a very vital information.
Thank you so much.
You want to
Go to
support,
Publix.
even if you don't have a non-profit to support or have a relationship with any direct company,
Organizations.
go to public supermarket.
Do you know if it's like just they're taking donations on like money donations or food? What do you know any specifics on that?
Whatever you can give, the program is there. You see it there.
Yeah.
They're taking
I guess
money,
just go in and
donations, or whatever.
Yeah, just
They
go
are-
in and ask.
I think they always do when you go to buy something. They ask if you want to donate $1 or $5.
Yes.
So that's what they do. So you just do whatever you can.
Okay.
All right. So let's move to the next item.
All right.
Plan a visit to England in June.
All right, go
Group
ahead.
trip?
Woo!
I have never left the country, Joe.
Okay.
It's time.
Hold on a question. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a passport?
I will definitely get one.
You gotta work on it. No, you gotta work on it now, girl.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
got
You
it.
gotta get
So-
it in.
There's a backup from COVID because people waiting to travel. So
Yes.
there's a
You
huge
have to
backup.
start
Okay,
now.
You have to go get
You
it
don't
now.
have to do you don't have to pay for the extra
I'll talk
overnight
to you.
me fast.
I'll talk to you.
You tell them you are from the good with Dr. Joe.
Yes.
And you are going to
Expedite.
see Queen in England.
Yes.
And they're going to give you, what they're going to give you? They're going to give you some priority.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
all right.
right.
I need to
That's
meet the
right.
queen.
Let's say hello to Suya on the wheels.
Woo!
Hello.
On wheels.
Hello,
Bell.
Mr. Mike. Always good to see you.
An OG, original gangsta bell.
Welcome.
Thanks for joining in.
The OG bed. That's like a brand. I was saying. That's a brand like yourself.
This OG stands for original gangster.
I've heard that. Yes.
I don't know. That's what she said. So tell us about what's happening in England. So what's going to happen in England? Yeah.
What's happening in England?
Mhm.
We're gonna pray for the queen.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna pray that she
Amen.
survives until her Platinum Jubilee on June 2nd.
Yes.
And we'll be traveling to podcast.
The queen needs to be alive for us to go.
Yes.
And we have gotten some interest. Some of our viewers who wants to go with us to England.
Yes.
So if you want to go with us, all right. So go ahead and contact us. You can probably check us on our YouTube page.
Or
And send us a message.
at hashtag the good with Dr.
Yeah,
Joe
or-
on
yeah.
Instagram.
And
Instagram.
feel free to send a direct message.
Yeah.
The DM.
And yeah.
The direct message is called DM.
Yes.
So you can
DM,
us on
slide
Instagram.
in the DM.
Slide into the DM.
If you're interested.
Yeah.
So I'm learning all these terms, All right. So in England, we are thinking of going in June. So if you want to go with us, first you get your passport ready, and then also
As soon as
let us
possible.
contact
Let's
us.
plan.
And we're trying to see if we can get a group rate. Maybe get a group rate.
Yeah.
So we can get tickets together. We can get maybe a hotel
Buy
together.
the
Well,
I'm just kidding.
get
And
someone
we
to donate
will,
that. Yeah.
we will be podcasting live
Yes.
from England
Yes.
as well. So
Yes.
don't forget to tune into that. And if you want to go, you can be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right. So, if any questions, please let us know. All right. So let's talk about spring tips. It's time to plant.
Yeah.
Flowers and trees,
Bushes.
bushes and stuff,
Plants.
whatever, to make your house look beautiful.
Yeah, so
All right, talk to us, Amanda.
now is the time to plant your perennials.
Mm-hmm.
Perennials are plants that are permanent and grow back each season without having to be planted again.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, so think
Okay.
like tulips, daffodils,
Elephant
and
ears?
elephant ears are all perennials. Yeah, you're absolutely
Oh.
right. Yep.
No wonder.
Annual plants will be planted late April to early May. Think begonia, vinca, impatiens, zinnia, and my favorite, that neon green sweet potato vine.
What is impatiens?
It's a flower.
Beautiful.
I think we have to get some of those flowers the next time.
Yeah, I think I'm impatient.
Get some of the flowers.
Well, then you, my darling, are a beautiful flower.
I guess I'm just saying.
Because when she mentioned patience, I thought that was one of our patients.
Yeah.
Yeah, and patience grows into a beautiful
So,
Yeah,
okay,
it's a beautiful flower.
All right, so the best time to plant. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Tongue twister. The best time to plant is the day after rain because the soil is easier to mix.
Like it's raining today. If you're in Georgia, it's raining today, so go do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
if it's not raining.
Or later
Absolutely.
today.
Yes.
It stops.
Yes, later
absolutely.
today. And perennials don't need a lot of water.
Okay.
However, they have the prettiest blooms, but they only bloom for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So you want to pay attention to when they're blooming because it's short-lived so that you can get the max out of enjoying those
Don't you have
lovely
to, like,
flowers.
trim them every year after?
I don't know.
So there we go. You
Veronica.
have to trim off the
Yes,
dead
yes,
or whatever
yes.
so they
Yeah,
can grow back,
yes,
or else
snip it
they'll be
off.
looking like some of the.
We got to find a way
Perfect.
to
Oh,
extend that
that's a
2
great
weeks.
tip, Laura. Thanks.
That 2 weeks, we got to find a way to
Yeah,
extend
thanks for that,
So
Laura.
what you do is you find different perennials. Like this one blooms the end of May. This one blooms in
Stagger
April.
your
This one
planting.
blooms in May, and this one blooms in June. So
Yes.
they have different perennials that bloom different times.
Times.
of
So
the
you
All
season.
want
right.
to
So-
stagger your
So
planting?
what we need to do, we need to actually have a calendar or a schedule,
Yes.
for the planting.
For the
so
blooming.
For the blooming. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can stagger your planting
Yeah.
so that you'll have blooms from early spring all the way until the fall.
Maybe we
blooming
should put some
calendar.
dates together and post it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
All
I
right.
love to plant.
All right, so you are watching the Good with Dr. Joe podcast. Our mission is to find information to help small businesses grow. We come to you live every Wednesday at 12 noon. Now, we're thinking of moving to Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Please go ahead and put a comment. Do you prefer Wednesday 12 noon or do you like Thursday 6:30 p.m. better? To find us, we're on where?
Spotify,
We're on YouTube,
Instagram,
iHeartRadio,
iHeartRadio,
Facebook,
Apple,
Amazon.
and Google.
We are actually
everywhere.
everywhere.
Don't
You can-
forget to like,
Mhm.
comment, and subscribe, you guys. We
And
wanna
share.
See you. We want to see you coming back.
Share, share.
Hashtag the Good with Dr. Joe.
Joe.
Want to say hello to Denny Menzie.
Hey,
A lot of Z's there.
Denny's.
Yeah.
Denny's
Sorry.
Menzie.
Oh, Denny's.
Denny's.
Oh, Denny's Menzie. Okay.
Sorry
Denny's
for-
Menzie, okay. That makes sense.
Pronunciation.
A lot of these names look like brand names.
Yeah.
So
Well,
maybe
they're
someday- maybe someday become a brand.
social media names.
Yeah.
So
yes.
sometimes.
Become a
Personas.
brand.
Yes.
We like it. We like it.
All right, so it's time to go. Thank you for joining us today, and look out for our version on YouTube. It's gonna be posted over the weekend for you to watch. And hey, here's Steven.
My cousin.
Steven.
Hello.
That's
He's a weekly viewer.
that's our
How you
cousin.
doing?
Yeah. How you doing,
Thanks,
Steven?
Steven.
Thanks for joining. All right, good to see you again. Look forward to see you again. Last words.
Make love, not war.
Yes, love, not war. Spread love, not war.
No more wars. I'm gonna leave it like that. No more wars.
Spread
No.
love, not war.
Yes.
All right, spread love. No more.
yes.
Okay, that's good.
Bye, guys.
Hasta la
See you
vista.
next week.
Reach
See you
out.
next week.